Let me do this as quick as I can. Hands off Marvin Sapp. That's a whole bunch of crap, if y'all want to know the truth. And what hurts me to my heart is the black folk who go to church every Sunday, who know what churches do, pretending that they're so appalled by this brother. First of all, the clip is almost 2 years old. That's first and foremost. Secondly, he was not in his church. He was at a conference raising money for the conference. Thirdly, the next time y'all contact me and ask me for a letter to the judge to try to get a lighter sentence for your boy who's facing trial, who ain't been to church in 30 years, remember that. The next time y'all call me and say, pray for me, my husband is, pray for me, my daughter is, pray for me, my so-and-so. Next time you call a preacher, can you come to the hospital and pray over my so-and-so? I don't mind doing this. This is what God called me to do, but I'm saying people don't think about this stuff when they're criticizing preachers. And the minute y'all get a chance to criticize a black preacher, and it's mostly black people who are doing it, the clickbait, y'all all over it. But if you want somebody to visit your boy in jail, how about this one? My auntie died. Your auntie ain't never been to my church in her entire life. You have never given an offering to my church, but can I do the funeral? Free, of course. And can you use the church? Free, of course. We ain't got no money. And black preachers do it every day of the week. There are some bad black preachers in this country. There are some bad people in every field. Bad doctors, bad lawyers, bad judges, bad police officers, but not everybody is bad. Last but not least, what really hurts me and bothers me is this. Marvin didn't do nothing. Do you know that every time I take up an offering in my church, I don't close? First of all, he never said lock the doors. And I got my own family members calling me with this foolishness. And they'll put it up on the joke like it's funny. It ain't funny. It's ridiculous. Y'all should have been defending the brother. He said, close the doors. Ushers, close the doors. He said it kind of rough, but he was under pressure trying to raise an offering. I don't defend his tone at all. I don't defend his tone. Let me repeat it again. I don't defend his tone. I think he could have said it in a more polite manner to the ushers. I'm sure he didn't mean it that way, but it came across rough. Having dealt with that, I don't say ushers close the doors like he did. I say lock the doors. Fortunately, my security team is trained. I don't have to say it over the microphone anymore. They know when it's offering time, it's time to lock the doors. And my members know that does not mean you can't leave. Leave before the offering or leave after the offering. That doesn't mean you gotta give. A lot of people in my church can't give. We lock the doors, my brothers and sisters, to protect the people who are in the service because the church is in the hood. Now let me ask you another question. Do you think it's more safe? Do you think it's safer to take up an offering with the doors open and unlocked? Or do you think if somebody in the hood was going to try to rob a church, or even not in the hood, from the hood, that they would come at offering time? So my security team, all of them, thank God I got more than one, armed, licensed security guards, they lock the doors of the church during the offering, and there's no in and there's no out. But if y'all could just take a snippet of me one Friday night, just get that little clip of it and say, when I say, all right, okay, let's lock the doors, it's offering time, let's get your offering together, and then clip it off right there. A preacher in the hood pretends like he houses the homeless, claims he's so concerned about poor people, exploiting them people, locking them in the church so he could take up an offering. That's how it would come across if you take it out of context. Last but not least, I saw one older gentleman, maybe about 80 years old. He made a video that got 50 or 60,000 views already, and he shot, they still haven't told us what they did with the money. And he had maybe 3 teeth in his mouth. God bless him. I ain't making fun. I'm describing to you what he looked like. And I said to myself, they should have taken the money and maybe bought you some new teeth. But I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I didn't text it. I didn't. But y'all, we need to get a life. We need to get a life. And the black church does a whole lot in the community for the people. But the problem is, if the preacher happened to have a Benz, he's a crook, according to critics. The dope dealer can have a Benz, your doctor can have a Benz, your lawyer can have a Benz, and your pastor, no matter how much he studies, no matter how long he goes to school, no matter how much he does for the community, no matter how many hours he works a day, if he's got a nice car, he's a crook. Please, my brothers and sisters, get a life.